Minecraft villagers could do with a little makeover. So let's go over some mods to improve the Minecraft villager in every aspect of the game. Let's kick off the list with Towns and Towers, a simple yet elegant mod that gives villagers and pillagers outposts a much needed overhaul, so now you can come across mini towns in all biomes. And it's not just your standard village that was designed by a 2-year-old. You now get swamp villages, mountain villages, and even villages in the Badlands. And they even spread to more biomes and even into the ocean in search for that pirate booty. The design gone into each village and outpost is amazing. This mod is definitely a good install if you want to improve your villagers. Villager names will automatically assign names to villagers when they spawn in or are born into your blocky world. Each name is randomly generated out of a list of over 5,000 names, so you can expect some really out there funny names. And if you find a villager with a name that you hate, you can take your anger out on him. Even the kids get weird names, and some kids will spawn in with adult names, so we don't talk to those kids until they are adults. Just think of how many name tags you will save by using this mod. The villager respawn mod lets you show villagers the insanity of doing the same thing over and over again while you kill them, as this mod allows villagers to respawn in the beds they have slept in. So just like Minecraft Steve, they are immortal now, and don't need much protecting. They also keep any names that they have and any trades that they have, so you don't have to keep reassigning trades. Let's add some spice to Minecraft Villages. Villager Plus adds in brand new structures and new villager variants for you to trade with. There are 4 new villages you can now find in your world, each with their own new items, tables and outfits. The Oceanographer villager gets a sweet looking house with an aquarium built into it and has some decent trades. They also have a little fish tank which you can store plants and fish in. The Multiculturalist villager has a cute flower garden home and will give you trades to spice up your garden life. They also have a plant box which can store up to 4 flowers in it. The Oculus villager has a sweet little hut and will trade you some pretty nifty items. They also have a table you can store XP in or trap the souls of your dead enemies, and you can take that XP back at any time you like. The Alchemist villager is a mad scientist who has a house with nether fungies growing on it, and he has some pretty cool trades. He also has an alchemist table which can turn gunpowder, a potion, and 3 empty bottles into 3 potions. Now that's what I call efficient. These new structures spawn in all biomes and can change depending on the biome they spawn in, and their tables are quite functional for you to use. This mod is a great mod if you're looking to add some vanilla friendly villages to your world. If underground in Minecraft is lacking anything, it's structures, by adding in a village right up inside Mother Nature. This is a standard village design, but the wood blocks are replaced with cave blocks. Ooh, diamonds. And you also have to be extra careful to protect the villagers now, as mobs will spawn 24/7 down here. But if you are scared of the dark caves, let's look up into the sky at Sky Villages. Sky Villages have created a floating island oasis up in the clouds to look down at us peasants. These beautiful design villages are filled with plenty of loot, homes to claim as your own, and also have some great sitting areas to enjoy the view with. This mod is so well done it could fit right into vanilla Minecraft if they ever do a sky update. But getting up here can be quite challenging. Easier villager trading now lets you manhandle villagers by picking them up to transport them, saving valuable time and resources. Which means yes, you can pick them up and drop them up from heights to assert dominance. But along with human trafficking, you also get a little glass box to store them in, and each has their own feature. There is an auto trader box which lets you place items in an input and will automatically trade them into the output. The farmer box will let you place any seed you want in there, and they will automatically farm that seed for you. The breeder box places 2 villagers with a bed inside a glass cube, and once you place some food in there, they will turn that food into some baby gravy to grow your army of nitwits. This little box with a zombie will turn any villager you place in there into a zombie villager, and then turn them back into a human for better trades, letting you save all your precious resources with cheaper trades. And lastly, we got the iron farm box. Once you place a villager in here, every 4 minutes it will produce 1 iron bar. And the best part is, you don't have to worry about this farm breaking or spawning iron golems in random places. Next up, let's overhaul villagers to get more of a glow up than Kobe from One Piece. Villages are no longer the small towns, but built into a place fit for a king. And some of these designs look super awesome, and all villages are included in this mod. So no matter what village you find, you can turn it into your humble abode. And I love how each village has their own style of builds depending on what biome village it is. And the insides of the houses are nice and empty, perfect for a blank canvas to make as your home. I just love how each village has a unique design and colour palette to match the biome it is placed in. This is a mod to help you silly little gooses out there. Merchant Makers gives a little icon above villagers with a trade, so you can identify with which villagers you can trade with and identify which trade each villager is. So now you don't have to wander around like a dumbass interacting with each villager to find the villager you need. This mod is also compatible with other villager mods that introduce more trade, which makes it a super handy, well-rounded mod. This mod is called More Villagers, and in Fortnite terms, it means there is now more villagers you can make trades with. There is now 8 brand new villagers out of the box you can trade with, including the new traders such as an engineer, forester, oceanographer, hunter, and miner. And there is also a new netherologist and enderologist trader, so you no longer have to make ender farms for special items. And all of these villagers can trade some really well worth it items. But if you are an ungrateful little turd burger, you can at least appreciate the redesign of some cool trading stations to put in your builds. And some of these villages will even give you maps leading to structures throughout your world. The Village Names mod will name all villages in your world. So now when you walk into a village, you will be told you are entering the village with the name of the village. These names are automatically generated, so expect some pretty extravagant names. It will also tell you when you are leaving the village. Iron golems are pretty bland, so I present to you the Villager Brute. And my god, look at the size of his nose. It's so big it has its own gravitational pull. Surprised there isn't a moon floating around it. I bet he could smell what the rock is cooking. I'd be moving this slow if I had a sniffer the size of Shaq on my face. But enough about that. He is the Villager Protector, and if you slap a child, he will use his peak male performance body to unalive you. And he won't hold back on any mobs, and is willing to sacrifice himself for the greater good. He also drops iron and apples when he gets deleted from your world. But Squidward is like a regular human and needs sleep too, and will squeeze himself onto a bed for a good night rest, ready to sniff out trouble for the next day. Village Spawn Point is a great mod for anyone who likes starting worlds and villages, as you will now always spawn in a village for every world you create. This mod takes out the hassle of finding a new village and gives you more time to build your creation, or just start a raid and steal from these hardworking people. It will spawn at the closest village in your world, so you can start in a village biome of your choice if you have the patience to keep creating new worlds. As you can see, I spawned into a village where the houses defy physics. Please explain, Mr. Villager, how this works. And this guy, who don't care about standing on a candle and setting fire to his third leg. My guy, that must be super painful. Goddamn, it hurts just looking at it. The Missing Villages mod fills in the void of biomes that are missing villages by adding in the Jungle Village and the Swamp Village. The Jungle Village is a bamboo builder's wet dream, with the bamboo used as a decoration block on all the buildings, completing that jungle look. The designs for each building in this village fit super well in my opinion, and the added levels up in the trees is a nice little touch. The Swamp Villages are only missing one thing, and that is Shrek. But besides the absence of our green daddy, the style of the village is great, with plenty of houses to choose from to make your own. The elevated houses and walkways above the swamp even utilises farms and animal shelters underneath. Overall, these villages fit into vanilla Minecraft very well. Guard villagers are bad boys and will guard everything including your booty. These guys spawn in villages straight out of the US Army, so they only know how to attack. They come equipped with swords, shields, crossbows, and armor in a few different variants. And boy, you don't want to mess with these guys. If you smack a villager in the noggin, they will put you straight on a flight to meet Jesus. These guard villagers do a great job of protecting, so you don't have to worry about stray mobs turning your village extinct. And you don't have to worry about accidentally setting off a raid anymore, as they will take care of it for you. Villager employment adds in villager and pillager outfits for you to wear and gives you special powers. You can now blend in with your favourite workers with different employed villager outfits. These outfits are just cosmetic, and while looking good, offer no special abilities. But if we wear the skin of a dead iron golem on our body, we gain the ability of Superman's strength and knockback resistance. But we move super slow. But that's no worries, as now we can throw hands with an iron golem and assert dominance by giving them a left-right good night to become the alpha male of the village. Homelander has been real quiet since I put on the suit, but let's put on Doctor Strange and put on the Evoker clothes, and get the ability to summon the Evoker fangs to summon the no-no square around us, and keep our personal bubble safe. And if you crouch, you can also summon Vexes. But if you spam Vex summoning, you can be just like our Lord and Saviour, Johnny Sins. Putting on the Vindicator clothes will grant you the ability to ride Ravagers, which allows you to ride past villagers and rock their world with a Ravager headbutt, making less work for you when attacking certain mobs. But this only works in creative. In survival, the Ravager will rock your world. When wearing the Pillager outfit, any mob that kills you will get the Bad Omen effect, and when wearing the Witch outfit, it protects you from negative potions and applies certain potions in certain situations. And lastly, we got the Orb of Dominance Star, or as I like to call it, the Yas Queen Cube. This cube will summon minions for you to attack any mob that pours the milk before putting cereal in the bowl, like the true monster they are. These minions aren't very strong, but you can spawn an army big enough to take down any mad titan you want. And hey, YouTube also uses the cube to summon the perfect recommended video for you to watch. They know what you want to see, and you won't be disappointed. And I'll see you legends over there.